And then reset real quick, make sure everything's coming out okay. Hanging in there okay, I think. I think we're good. Okay. Well, hopefully we're good enough to say hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 19 of Go Battle League, where this time around we'll be doing some battles in the Great League. Hanging out in the usual area, 1500 CP max cap for this league, area that we are fairly familiar with. Most of our battles have been here, and we've had our fair amount of hits and fair amount of misses, but we shall hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have more hits than misses this time around, but we'll ultimately see how everything plays out there. But before we jump into it, just to kind of go over where we're currently at in the season, we're currently hanging out, still in ace ranking, but with an ELO of 2295, so ever so close to the 2300s. We got here with a total of 277 wins under our belt out of a total of 505 battles. Current longest win streak of this season is 15, and we got ourselves, we're a little shy of 600,000 Stardust. Right now, actually just a little over 598,000 Stardust. So maybe we could try and aim to, at the very least, get ourselves over the 600,000 Stardust earnings throughout the season, but well, ultimately we'll see how that plays out. But with that said, we'll go ahead and jump right into the basic rewards and jump into the Great League. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for these matches, we're starting things out with a Skelly Dirge up at the front, who's rocking Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have Altaria rocking Dragon Breath, Sky Attack, and Moonblast. Then closing everything out, we have Azumarill, who's rocking Bubble, Play Rough, and Hydro Pump. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for match number 1 of this set. Oh, we gotta change the thing to battle scene. There we go. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Twilight Master. Alright, Twilight Master, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Hypno. First main thing to look out for when dealing with Hypno is that Hypno does have neutral damage with the confusion, but also can hit us with some super effective damage with a Shadow Ball, if it so chooses. Now, first and foremost, we'll go ahead and see if we can bait the shield out with a Disarming Voice. Yes, we can. And we seem to have lost them for a second there, but it's okay. They have returned. We're all good. Go ahead and chuck a shield here in case they're going all in for a Shadow Ball. Nope, they're going for the Thunder Punch. Okay. Fair enough. Go in for another Disarming Voice. I'm assuming they're saving their energy up for the Shadow Ball. Okay. Could be a bit of a risk, but I'm going to go ahead and save up. I'll use up my final shield here. Not sure if they would already have enough for Shadow Ball already. But just in case they're one confusion away, we'll go ahead and strike back with a Disarming Voice. Ooh, get them well into the red. But with that, even if they do go for the disarming, the Thunder Punch, should be enough to finish off the rest of our Skeledirge there. So RIP, buddy, you've done well. But with that, we can go ahead and Dragon Breath the rest of the Hypno right on out of here with our Altaria. But with that, next one to deal with is going to be an Azumarill. Ooh, could go for the Moonblast. I have opted to go for the Sky Attack in this particular case. Got a little bit extra damage in there. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our own Azumarill. So I think we should be able to... we can hang on to these Play Roughs. That's not too bad. We have opted not to switch out, so I'm assuming... whatever they have in their backline probably doesn't want to deal with Azumarill. I'm guessing. Or they just want to weaken my Azumarill a little bit more before they bring in whatever their next mon is going to be. Right now, I think they do have a little bit of an HP advantage on me right now. We'll come in with another Play Rough. Okay. They're coming in with another play rough, probably. I think I have enough health to tank this. I could be wrong. Whew. Okay. Still good. Still hanging in there. Still alive. We're able to finish out the rest of the Azumarill, in which case their last mon is going to be their own Altaria. In which case we swap right back for our own Altaria. Although they might get to their next charge move first. Yep, they do. I don't think I have enough health left in my Azumarill, unfortunately, so we may be... Yeah, I think this is going to be loss number 1 to start out the night here. Unless I happen to get really lucky with the... Nope. Not quite able to get to the next charge move there, so unfortunately that's gonna be loss number 1 to start out the night. RIPs there, but unless GG's, and GG's all around. Oh, and also Kashmiri cricketer 7 and Muhammad Bahauddin. Apologies if I'm butchering your names here, but hello and welcome to the stream. See, you're following along real time with the commentary, Kashmiri. Appreciated. But yeah, welcome, one and all. Starting things out, we're in our very first match here in Great League. Starting things out with a loss, but we do still have 4 matches left in the set, so plenty of opportunities to bounce back. See if we can do just that as we look for match number 2. Whoever they may be. Oh, and Himban. Hello, welcome to the stream. Apologies again if I'm butchering any of your usernames. We appreciate the GGs. Did the best we could, but the Altaria got the best of us. Anywho, match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Sean B80. Alright, Sean, what do you got? First round's going to be up against an Altaria. Okay. Actually, our backline is very solid against Altaria. We'll go ahead and stick it off with our Skeledirge for now. Just to, get a couple of pock shots in on the Altaria before our inevitable demise here. Go ahead and check up shield. Keep our Skeledirge alive for a little bit longer. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and strike back with a Disarming Voice. Take out shield number 1. And coming in with another Disarming Voice. For shield number 2. I actually did take shield number 2. Nice. Okay, we'll go ahead and swap right out for our own Altaria. Which means they're going to swap out for Registeel. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Could go for the Sky Attack, going for the Moonblast, just in the off chance that we happen to get a debuff on this Registeel. That'd be pretty nice. But anyway, should take neutral damage from Zap Cannon. Focus Blast we should resist. They could know, what do you call the other move? Flash Cannon, which probably would pack some pretty nasty neutral damage as well. Anywho, we are making actually some pretty good work against this Registeel, not gonna lie, so I can't argue against that. I'll go ahead and fire off another Moonblast, get them all into the red. And with that, ooh, almost finish off the Registeel there, but looks like the Registeel is able to claim the Altaria, and now we'll go ahead and let it claim our Skeledirge as well. RIP, buddy, you've done well. With that, we'll go ahead and swap in for the Azumarill, who we know for sure should be able to handle the Altaria, no problem. Question mark. Yeah, we'll go ahead and tank this. I think even if it is Moonblast, we should be okay. It's gonna be Sky Attack. Yeah, we're fine. But with that, ooh, last mon to deal with is going to be their own Azumarill. Okay, that should be interesting. Seeing that everyone's busting out the Altaria Azumarill combo today. Did not realize that was going to be a thing I was going to be facing a lot today. Okay. And fire for another play rough their way. yellow. I'll go ahead and need to use my shield here. Guessing it's gonna be another play rough. Yep. Should be able to get to our play rough before they get to the next thing. Theirs. Ooh. That was a good switch. I can't remember for the life of me how much health Altaria has left. Okay. Can I finish off with the bubbles? Yes, we can. But do they already have play rough ready? No, but we do. Alright, so we have the play rough at the ready. Fire that away, clear out their Azumarill, and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Woo! Alright. Made it out alive. Somehow, slowly but surely, we made it out. We're good to go. We're G to G. Okay, but with that... okay, so with that, I believe we're all tied up right now. We're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 or 2-1 as we look for match number 3. It's only early in the night and I'm already forgetting how to count. Hopefully that's not a problem for later. But anyway, match number 3 of this set is going to be up against CMAL 80. Alright, CMAL. Let's see what you got. First match is going to be the Mirror Skeledirge v Skeledirge. Okay. Ooh, swapping immediately out for the Azumarill. Interesting, interesting. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and stick it up with our Skeledirge for now. Mostly because our backline should be a little bit better prepared to deal with, when the Skeledirge returns. I will. Okay, it's gonna be the Ice Beam. It is gonna be resisted, but it does still have enough power to take out the rest of our Skeledirge. With that though, we will go ahead and fire off another Shadow Ball their way. Get them on to the red. Take that, I'll take that. Ooh, can we finish them off? Oop. Not quite, but well, we will be saying goodbye to our Skeledirge here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, I'll actually come in with our Altaria, who I think should still have enough Dragon Breath power, yep, to finish off the rest of the Azumarill. That does give us a good amount of energy to work with moving on forward. And with that, I'm guessing this next one's probably going to be a Disarming Voice, into which case we'll go ahead and tank it out. Yeah. If it hurts. But we're still alive. We're still kicking. We have a Sky Attack up and running. Go ahead and fire that their way. Clear out cheer number 2. Okay. Go ahead and use up my final shield here. It could be double charged with Disarming Voice at this point. Looks like we need a couple extra Incinerates to get to that next Disarming Voice, so or they're double charged now, which is going to be Azumarill is probably going to be hurting a little bit when it comes in. But anyway, speaking of bringing in the Azumarill, probably going to be tanking out a Shadow Ball right before Skeledirge's demise, which, depending on what their backline is, this may spell trouble for us. Okay, last mon is going to be a Wish Cache, which is actually not too bad for us, especially because we do have Hydro Pump at the ready. Okay, now it's just a matter of whether or not can we get to a Play Rough before they get to another Mud Bomb, or actually how much damage does this Mud Bomb do to us? Gets us into the red. Okay. Ooh, nope, the Wish Cache does outpace us here, so unfortunately it does look like that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Yeah, keeping it close out here, we're keeping it close. Also, hello, Light, welcome to the stream, welcome. Yeah, right now, unfortunately, we are currently back in the negative. We are 1 win and 2 losses. Let's go ahead and jump back into it and see if we can tie it all up once again as we look for match number 4. Alright, here we go. Match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Unbeaten. Alright, Unbeaten, haha. Sorry, I didn't realize how that went. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Skarmory, so we actually have a pretty solid start here. Actually did opt to save on that one, but they have swapped out for their Gligar, in which case we swap out for our Altaria. Is a normal Gligar, so I think we should be able to tank out probably 2 Aerial Aces. Well, actually 3 if we really wanted to, but... Okay, so we're gonna have to tank out 2 Aerial Aces. That's fine. Build up a decent amount of energy, and now we have an opportunity to fire off a Sky Attack their way. Will we take out a shield, or will we take out their Gligar? Where are they feeling? Shield it is. Okay. Are we trying to maintain... possibly going for that switch advantage, if anything. We will go ahead and shield out here just to maybe need to spend another shield actually. Oh no, we are actually able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Gligar out of here. That's kind of nice. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off. Probably could have fired. No, actually no. We'll go for the Sky Attack. A little bit of damage there. And with that, do have to be a little bit careful because Skarmory does have a little bit of energy under its belt now, so it could opt for the Brave Bird and dip. In case that is the case, we will go ahead and shield out here. Okay, it's gonna be the Brave Bird, and they do dip. To which case they're bringing in the Clodsire, to which case we'll bring in our Azumarill. Okay, of course, if this Clodsire is rocking Sludge Bomb, then it's probably going to start hurting a little bit here, but otherwise, it's going to be Earthquake. We'll handle that, not too bad. Not sure if they're going straight for the shield on this one, but just in case they're saving it for later, we'll go ahead and hit them with the Hydro Pump. Nope, we're going to opt for the shield on that one. Fair enough, fair enough. Does beg the question as to whether or not I do have enough energy to get to any of my charge moves before they get to their next big move. Probably could have opted for the Flare Ruff for a little bit of extra damage, but yeah, it is what it is. Going in for the Stone Edge. Oh, I lost my ability to do moves for a second. That was wild. Anyway. Okay, let's go undercharge the Shadow Ball a little bit. Okay. Did I undercharge it too much? Nope. We are able to actually get ourselves a perfect amount to go for another Shadow Ball. Now is this going to be enough to finish off the Clodsire? Looks like it. So we are able to clear out the Clodsire and get ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew, okay. All tied up once again. We are two wins, 2 losses. All comes down to this final match to see if we climb back to the 2300s or if we're dipping down a little bit on our yellow. Find out as we go into match number 5, which is going to be up against Stevie Wildcard at that even 2300. That's kind of cool. Anyway, Wildcard starting things out with a Shadow Empoleon. That's cool. Okay, building up a decent amount of energy on their side. Respect it. We'll go ahead and check a shield here. It's going to be the Hydro Cannon. Okay, like that. Swapping things out for a Goodra. In which case we'll go ahead and fire back with our Disarming Voice. clear out a shield. With that, go ahead and swap out for our Altaria. I'll go ahead and try and tank this out, because I think no matter what, unless it's Draco Meteor, we should be okay, but I'd be very surprised if Gudra got to Draco Meteor within that short period of time. Okay, so it was the Thunder Punch, did do decent damage. We'll go ahead and fire back with a real quick Sky Attack. Clear out the Gudra. With that, do we see the return of the Empoleon, or is it going to be Mon number 3? It is going to be the return of the Empoleon. Building up a decent amount of energy on their side here. Okay. Go ahead and use up our final shield here. I'm mostly just hoping they don't have double charge on hydro cannons. Okay, with that, final mon that we're dealing with is going to be the Wigglytuff. Okay. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in our Azumarill to do a little bit of shot damage towards this Wigglytuff with a little bit of bubble damage. Okay, coming in with the Disarming Voice, getting some decent damage in there. Okay, but now we'll go ahead and strike back with a real quick play rough. Okay, get them onto the red. Okay, get them down before their next charge move. I think so. Yep. So we're able to clear the Wigglytuff, and now I actually do have enough energy for a Play Rough, which, while resisted, I believe should be enough to finish off the Empoleon, unless Empoleon's more durable than I think. The research tells me we are able to clear Empoleon and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew, okay. We made it through. We got into the positive. We're slowly but surely doing a climb. Probably. We'll see in a moment. Anyway, we can at least claim this 900 Stardust, these 3 rare candies, and we got ourselves an encounter with a Phalanx. And use a Great Ball for... I mean, Ultra Ball does color coordinate with Phalanx a little bit better, but... in any event, I love the little celebration thing. That's cool. Anyway. Alright, got ourselves a brand new Phalanx. Interesting IVs. I might actually hang on to you. Gotta compare all the Phalanxes that I have. Anyway, we'll go ahead and claim the rank awards as we do climb up to 2307. Alright, cool. Alright, so solid start. Start out the night of the climb. Can't argue with that. But we'll go ahead and keep on keeping on. Let's waste no time here. Jump right back into the battles and jump into the Great League. And to reintroduce the team, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with a Skeledirge up at the front, who's rocking Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have Altaria, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Sky Attack, and Moonblast. And then closing everything out, we have Azumarill, who's rocking Bubble, Play Rough, and Hydro Pump. Oh, how many Pokemon did I have? I think I am at... That's a good question. In general, I have 2,996. There's a good amount that I have to transfer because I'm catching them using that little, like, the Gold Plus business. But... so I gotta see what's been caught recently and what needs to get transferred. But yeah, got ourselves a pretty good sized collection going. So many Pokemon to use, but I always opt to use the same like 3 or 4 Pokemon in all of my battles. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. What is here though is our chance to jump right into these battles and see how we do for set number 2 of tonight. And match number 2 of this set is going... oh, match number 1 of this set is going to be against KO73. Right, match 1 for set 2. Starting things out with a Gligar. Okay. Actually, our backline is very appropriately fit for Gligar. But for now, stick it out with the Skeledirge, because we do have some good neutral damage that we can do with said Skeledirge. Just, of course, gotta be careful if they're hitting us with the double digs. Oh, it's gonna be Aerial Ace, going for the bait first, makes sense. I'm guessing they're coming in with Dig now, so we'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. Yep, it's gonna be the Dig. I don't know if you can get enough energy to fire an Aerial Ace and then be really close to another two Digs. Okay, let's see if we can swap right on out for our Altaria here. If we caught a Dig, that's great. If we caught an Aerial Ace, I mean, that's so cool. Alright, we did catch the Dig. We're good there. Now we're facing off against a Skeledirge. Or their own Skeledirge. Are they hitting us with the Disarming Voice, or are they hitting us with a Shadow Ball? So the Disarming Voice, alright, gets us deep into the yellow. Okay, now they're one Incinerate away from another Disarming Voice. Let's see how much damage we can get in with a real quick Sky Attack. Get them into the red. Ooh, maybe getting a little greedy with the Incinerates there. Still respect it. Anyway, next mon that we're dealing with is going to be a Lickitung. Okay. Lickitung is interesting. Now come back in with our Skeledirge. Striking back with a Disarming Voice, chipping away at the ever bulk that is Lickitung. Okay, coming in with a charge move. If it's Body Slam, I think we should still be able to survive it. Power Whip might be a little bit... Oh, we do! We do survive it, which is nice. But with that, they're brought back in the Gligar, into which case we bring in a Azumarill. But with that, they have opted to call it a night from there. So we do manage to start this set with a win under our belt. GG's all around. Okay, off to a solid start. We're currently 1 for 1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we now jump into match number 2 of this set, which is going to be up against Doug Garbage, I think that's what they mentioned. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against an Azumarill. Doug starting things out with Azumarill. Okay, with that, pretty much our entire line is pretty weak to Azumarill, with the only exception being Azumarill itself. So, on that note, go ahead and see if we can get some good Pock Shot damage in with our Skeledirge. Okay. I want to save the shields. I'll save one shield for now. But I'm going to go ahead and use up one here to keep our Skeledirge alive as long as I can. I do want to get at least one. If we could take out both of their shields, that's also kind of a plus. But I will go ahead and opt to fire the Shadow Ball for some decent Pock Shot damage. I'll take it. Alright, with that, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Skeledirge here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. And then we'll go ahead and swap in for our own Azumarill. Okay, we're very much at a health advantage here. Okay, I'm guessing they're coming in with a Play Rough. Should stay in the green if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah. We have a little bit extra energy under our belt, and we have an opportunity to fire off another Play Rough their way. Do they have to save the Azumarill, or do they have to save their shield? Save the shield it is. With that, next mon we're going to deal with is going to be a Trevenant. Okay, firing off the Play Rough their way, able to clear out their second shield. That. Go ahead and swap right on out for our Altaria. again, I'll go ahead and save my shield for now. I'm guessing, yep, this is going to be the Shadow Ball. Gets us to about half health. Oof. With that, next one is going to be the Lantern. Good news about this is that it is a water gunning lantern, which actually plays a little bit more into our favor. Okay, and with that, go ahead and let this go. If it is the Thunderbolt, then we may just be saying goodbye to our Altaria here. It is going to be Surf, so we actually do manage to survive through it. Okay, that's good, that's good. Maybe putting a little bit of a risk here, but I'm going to go ahead and shield out from this next attack. It's going to be the Surf, because I think we can Dragon Breath before they water gun us down. Yeah, we can. And with that, they're coming back in with the Trevenant. We do have the ability to fire off a Sky Attack their way. See how much damage we get in with this. Ooh, enough to finish off the rest of the Trevenant and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. I'm getting a little concerned in the back from the arrival of the Lantern there, but made it through. Made it through. Alright, but with that, we are currently still on the up and up. We're 2-0. Let's go ahead and see if we can go for that 3-0 as we look for match number 3. There we go. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Don Dressel. I think Don Dressel, what do you got? First man is going to be up against a Mandibuzz. Okay. Once again, it seems like a case of the back line is probably better suited to dealing with the threat that currently faces me, but I'm sticking it out with the Skeledirge for a little bit. Okay, coming in with the foul play. Fair, fair. Go ahead and now fire off a Disarming Voice their way. And get them onto the yellow. And with that, they do get to their next charge move, and I think we might be actually saying goodbye to our Skeledirge here. Oh no, we're not! We're still kicking! Albeit barely, but we're still kicking. So we do have an opportunity to fire off a Disarming Voice their way. And we are able to clear out shield number 1. I'll take that, thank you. Okay, so with that we do say goodbye to our Skeledirge there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. With that, I'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Azumarill, who should be able to tank out, I'm pretty sure, any of the charge moves that Mandibuzz throws our way. Only thing maybe is possibly Shadow Ball, but looks like they're going Aerial Ace. Okay. It's gonna do a pretty decent amount of puck shot damage throughout though, so gotta be a little bit wary about that. Okay, give them an opportunity to go for one more Aerial Ace. I think they'll get us either real close to the yellow or right into the yellow. Okay, right into the yellow, okay. We're half health, but we're very well charged. And next one that we're dealing with is going to be the Azumarill. Yeah, this should be interesting. Okay, with that, go all in on the play roughs. Get them about half health. Okay. Okay, we are dangerously in the yellow, but I think we have enough health in us to survive this play rough. Yeah, we do. Also enough to fire off our own play rough their way. Okay, a little bit more pop shot damage in there. And with that, coming in with the Altaria. Definitely chuck up our shield here. Because definitely don't want to tank that, especially if it's Ice Beam. Yep. Actually, Ice Beam, Play Rough, really anything but Hydro Pump If they went for the Hydro Pump for whatever reason, then I don't know what to tell you. But it does look like they have enough energy for another charge move here. And I'm not sure if Ice Beam's a one and done on me. Not quite, but does get us deep into the red here. It looks like Lasmon is going to be the Medicham, and unfortunately they do still have a shield left, so I'm pretty sure they're going to finish us off with a charge move before we get to another Sky attack here. So I think this is going to be loss number 1 of this set here. So RIP's there, but nonetheless, actually let's see how it goes. Okay, yeah, Ice Sponge. So yeah, RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's all around. Probably hung around a little too long against the Azumarill with our own Azumarill there, but it is what it is. Alright, anywho, with that, I believe we're still in the positive. Yep, we're 2 wins and 1 loss, so still hanging in okay. Let's see if we can secure ourselves that positive win-loss rate of this set with possibly win number 3 here. But we'll see as we go into match number 4, which is going to be against North Burnaby. Alright, North Burnaby. Let's see what you got. First round's going to be up against a Glide. Ooh. Okay, let that they swap out for their Lickitung. Okay. With that, I may just opt to stick it out for now. So I'm thinking Altaria should be able to handle anything that Glade throws at us there as well. So I'm thinking we should be okay in that regard. The only one I'm a little bit concerned about is Azumarill, considering Leaf Blade. But other than that, I think we'll be okay. Anywho, we'll go ahead and let our Skeleturge go here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, and come in with the Altaria. Probably could have saved this for when Glade came back, but yeah, we'll bring it in now. Sorry, my eyes like super itchy. Okay. Anyway, we tanked out a Body Slam, so we're a little worse for wear in terms of health, but otherwise we're still kicking. That though is going to be a Water Gunning Lantern next. Okay. That works. So we do have the better fast move pressure, at the very least. We'll go ahead and check a shield here. That'll be the Surf. Okay. Maybe playing a little risky here. They have been charging for kind of a while, but I'm thinking it's going to be another Surf. Yep. Did we see him P-tie? We did see him P-tie. Okay. That's fine. And with that, they're coming in with the Glade. Ooh. Putting a lot of risk on my Azumarill here by doing this. Okay. How much damage are we expecting from this Leaf Blade, I wonder? Oof. Ooh, and they are going for the double. Okay. Ooh, going in for another Leaf Blade. Can we finish off the Glade before they get us with the Psycho Cuts? Ooh, they actually do have another. The only thing that's always really concerning about fighting them off against Glade is that Glade is crazy spammy, but yeah. Came close, but unfortunately that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's all around. Oh, and thank you very much for the subscription, Himbon. Greatly appreciated. And have to go now. Yeah, thank you for stopping by, Himbon. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for chatting all the GGs. It's always nice. But yeah, hope you have a good rest of your day, night. Insert other time here. Yeah, thank you again for stopping by, and yeah, hope you have a good rest of the day, rest of the week, rest of the month. Anywho, but right now, we're currently all tied up here once again. The pressure is on. We're 2 wins and 2 losses. Let's see if we can get that 3rd win here as we look for match number 5. And match number 5 of the set is going to be up against Hannah Montana. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Ferrothorn. Actually, pretty solid start for this there. Yeah, with that, we're swapping out for a Lantern, which we can swap out for Alternative. Could also do a Zoomerl, but I think we just get a little bit better fast move pressure with Altaria. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and let this one go. Even if it is Thunderbolt, we should be okay, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we'll just about half health. Going for the Moonblast now. Will we go ahead? Will we take out a shield or will we take out the Lantern? What it is? Okay. I'm going all in on that fast move pressure. Just definitely applying a lot of pressure, not gonna lie. And with that, we'll go ahead and strike back with a Sky Attack. We'll either take out their Lantern or take out their last shield. Lantern it is. Now, do you see a return of the Ferrothorn, or... Well, actually, that answers my question very quickly. Can't get to Sky Attack in time. Ooh, yeah, we can. With 1 HP and a Dream, we have a Sky Attack at the ready. So we'll go ahead and fire that to their way. Put them onto the yellow. Then we can go ahead and bring back our Skeleators. We'll go ahead and chuck a shield here just to keep ourselves alive for a little bit longer. Especially since they're bringing on the Thunder. Okay, and with that, they're coming in with an Annihilate. We will go ahead and strike back real quick with a Disarming Voice. Clear out their last shield. And with that, we'll go ahead and bring in our Azumarill to close things out. Before we do, they have opted to call it a night here, so with that, they have opted to call it with that, we do manage to get ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. And hello, and welcome to the stream, Sugang. Sugang? I apologize again if I'm butchering your name, but Sugang Prianto. Hello. Yeah, I saw your message earlier prior to the stream, and I apologize for the late start here, but glad you're able to join us. Hello. Just in time to see us get ourselves another 3 wins out of 5 under our belt here. So we do manage to climb a little bit more in our ELO. With that, we can also claim this 900 Stardust, a charge TM. That's nice. And we got ourselves a Marowak of the Alolan variety. Catch this guy real quick. And I'll take this opportunity to grab some water real quick. Decent amount of Stardust. It's our 4-day catch streak, so we do have 5 more sets that we can do before we end the night. We'll see if we bother to do just that. Anyway, not the greatest of IVs on the Marowak, so we went ahead and transfer it. And with that, we're able to climb up now to 23-21. Slowly but surely making a climb, getting up there. Hopefully we'll be able to continue the climb as we move on forward. But actually, first and foremost, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and hit the restroom real quick. So I should be right back. Hey. Oh. Hello, hello. We have returned once again. Alright, oh, sorry, real quick. Drink of water. Okay. Hopefully my audio is coming in okay. I apologize if it's is it coming through? Oh, let me double check. Should be, I think. Okay. If it isn't, let me know. Well, I don't know if you can, because I don't know if you're able to hear me, but anywho. Hopefully everything's, fingers crossed, everything is coming through okay, but we'll go ahead and check on that later. Oh, what is the name of the game? The name of the game is Pokemon Go. Specifically, we're in the, I guess the online PvP portion of Pokemon Go, that is the Go Battle League. So that's what we've been tackling so far tonight. And I didn't actually realize we actually evened out on our wins here with 3,600, so that's kind of cool. Glad we were able to catch that. That's nice. Nice even number out here. But yeah. So yeah, currently duking it out in Pokemon Go's Go Battle League. We're currently taking on the Great League, which it's around 1500 CP and under. Pokemon are able to battle it out. And speaking of, so far we've done 2 sets for tonight, both of them in the positive with 3 wins out of 5 battles each. Am I using my computer or my phone? The battles themselves are being done on my smartphone, but I'm currently using my computer to stream the battles. Yeah, I kind of have my screen and my audio mirrored from my phone onto my computer, so that way, we're able to have this time to both hang out online as well as, you know, get some of our battles in throughout the day. So yeah. On that note, though, we'll go ahead and jump right into a new set of battles. We'll go ahead and jump back into the Great League. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for these battles, once again, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with Skeletor up at the front, who's rocking Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have Altaria, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Sky Attack, and Moonblast. And closing everything out, we have Azumarill, who's rocking Bubble, Play Rough, and Hydro Pump. Alright, so this is the squads. Go ahead and jump back in the battles and see how we do for the next set of the night. Hopefully we can keep the climb going, but we'll see. Anyway, first match of this set is going to be up against Eric Houston, 23. Alright, Eric Houston, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Swampert, which is going to be an absolutely nope. I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Altaria, because they're going to swap out for their Bastiodon. It's the arrival of the Bastiodon. Something that I feared would happen one day, but here we are. I should have known that one day Bastiodon will return to the battlefield. Makes sense to pair it with Swampert. But yeah, Altaria is definitely not all too happy with having to deal with this Bastiodon, that is for sure. But at the very least, we're able to do some pretty good chip damage with our Altaria here. Get a couple of Moonblasts going. Try and get to about half health. And we actually get a debuff on it to lower its attack by a little bit, so that's kind of nice. And with that, we now say goodbye to our Altaria there. RIP, buddy, you have done well. And with that, we're swapping things out for our Azumarill to now try and bubble down the rest of this Bastiodon. Fortunately, we are able to handle Stone Edge very well, so we're good there. With that, swapping things out for a Medicham. In which case, go ahead and strike back with Play Rough. Get them onto the red. Like that, swap things out for our skill eaters. And go ahead and let this one go. You should get us maybe about half health if it's gonna be the psychic. Half health. Okay. That's gonna be the turn of the Bastardon. I will go ahead and shield this one out. Sure. Okay, with that, coming in with the disarming voice. Okay. That's gonna be the turn of the Swampert. Right back with the Shadow Ball. Like that. I may come to regret this, but let's go ahead and see if we can tank out this one. Oh, it's gonna be Sludge Wave. Oh, yep, nope, that's... You know what? Fair enough. They got me good there. I wasn't expecting... Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting Swampert to have the Sludge Wave there, so they definitely had the coverage, so fair enough. I can respect that. So it's gonna be loss number one to start things out. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, I don't know, the battle have to click in Pokemon Go. Oh yeah, so I guess from the get-go, once you load into here, you can click on the little Pokeball icon on the bottom, and then on the icons they have the battle icon on the top right. You can click onto that, and then from there, hey, can you play Pokemon Unite please in the next live? Maybe. Yeah, we can do. Probably the next time I'm live on this channel is probably gonna be. We can try to do a Pokemon Unite stream tomorrow if I'm feeling up for it. Usually try to use tomorrow as like a day of rest. But yeah. But yeah, we could do a Pokemon Unite stream. I haven't played Pokemon Unite in like forever and a half, so please forgive me in advance for I'm definitely going to be very rusty when it comes to Pokemon Unite, but no, I'm down to revisit. I think I have it installed on my Switch, so we can jump into that. But yeah, I'm going to be real with you. Again, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have no idea what I'm doing, but you know, it's a fun learning experience. Willing to try it again. Also, apologies for not saying hello earlier, but hello, and welcome to the stream, Jamal Floatin, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Hello. Yes, but scan my QR code. Oh yeah, if you ever do want to battle people like in person, you can always use the QR codes on the bottom here. There's also the QR code for like the friend code and stuff like that, but yeah. I will join you in Pokemon Unite. Okay. Oh, you're asking if I can scan your QR code because if we can trade. The only unfortunate thing about trading in Pokemon Go is that, well, if we're going for Pokemon Go standards, we have to be pretty close by in order to trade Pokemon. So unless we happen to live close to each other by happenstance, I can't really guarantee that we're able to trade at the moment. But yeah, at the very least, I can drop my friend code. I can try and give some gifts throughout the day. You know, if you're looking for like more items and you can catch like Vivillons and stuff like that. Name is Jared. In-game name is JMS1010. If anyone's interested, I can go ahead and if you want to be friends on Pokemon Go, Friend code is available here. I can drop it in chat as well if anyone's interested. But yeah, again, not sure if we'd ever be in like close range for like doing trades and whatnot, but at the very least, yeah, if you want to be friends, like maybe do some gifts and stuff like that, we can try and do that. But yeah, anywho, yeah, I guess we can impromptu Pokemon Unite stream, maybe either tomorrow or next time. I'm probably streaming on this channel. It's probably gonna be maybe Friday, either tomorrow, Friday, or tomorrow / later today, Friday or Sunday. Well, Sunday we've been going through Paper Mario, but we can always, you know, do an extra stream on that. Oh, that was fast, the code, yeah. I appreciate, but yeah, I can type pretty well. I like to think so. But anyway, but yeah, if anyone's interested, friend code's available. I'll try and send whenever I can. Oh, and also, hello, and welcome to the stream, Radig. Welcome. Yes, battle again, please. Yes. You read my mind. We should go ahead and jump right back into the battles. We're currently in, I believe, the third set of the night. We did start off with a loss here, but there are still 4 more matches left in this set. So we'll go ahead and see if we can get ourselves a win here as we look for match number 2. We shall see. We shall see how this all goes. Oh, there we go. All right, and match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Alelepore 19 or Alelepore? Aleopore? I don't know. Anyway, first match was going to be against a Shadow, a Alolan, Sandslash. And now it's going to be an Annihilate. Into it as well. Swap out for our Azumarill. Actually, we probably could have swapped out for our Altaria. Do either or. The plus side of having Azumarill out here instead of Altaria is that Azumarill will probably handle Alolan Sandslash a little bit better if and when Alolan Sandslash returns. So we do have that under our belt. Want that anyway. Plans for later. For now, battling out against this Annihilate with our Azumarill. We'll go ahead and try and tank out this next one, which is going to be the Shadow Ball. Gets us deep into the yellow. Otherwise, I do think we can get to another play rough before they get to another. Could be probably gonna be Night Slash, I think. Yeah, we're able to handle just fine. Okay, with that, we can go ahead and fire off another play rough their way. Do we take out Shio number 2 or do we take out the Annihilate? Annihilate it is. Okay. So we're up both a Mon and a Shield, although the Mon is not looking all too healthy at the moment, so a little unfortunate there. But anywho, we can now go ahead and bring our Skeleturge back out, which was facing against a Sandslash, but now Mantine will be facing our Altaria. Now with that, I may be playing a little bit risky, but I'm going to go ahead and try and tank out this next one. Is it going to be the Ice Beam? Nope, it's going to be Aerial Ace. So it's possible that this Mantine is rocking, what do you call it? Water Pulse. There it is. So it's got to go all in on the Aerial Aces on this one, which is doing a decent amount of Pock Shot damage throughout, not gonna lie. So I gotta be a little bit careful on that. Gotta keep an eye on my health bar here, make sure I'm not going too deep into the red. Like so. I guess we can go ahead and just let our Altaria go here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. I do have enough energy to go for Shadow Ball against this Mantine. Disarming Voice might be enough to finish off, but I'd rather not risk having to lose up my final shield against Mantine when the Lone Sand Slash is still a thing. Okay, we'll go ahead and check a shield here. Rather not risk it if they're going straight for the drill run. It's gonna be Ice Punch. Okay. Can I finish off before they get to a drill run? Yes, we can. So we are able to incinerate the rest of the Sand Slash and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and Jamal Float In. First and foremost, is it okay if I just call you Jamal or Float In? However you prefer I pronounce your name. As well as for you, Sugang, if you prefer I use Sugang, Prianto, if you have a preference on how I should pronounce your name moving forward. I'll try and do that as much as I can. But I see a request from JC Pokemon123. So I'll go ahead and accept that here. Thank you. I'll go ahead and send you a gift as soon as I can. But in any event, we shall go ahead and keep on keeping on in our battles here. Heading out back into the Great League. Right now we're currently all tied up. We're 1 win and 1 loss. So let's see if we can go for that 2-1 as we look for match number 3. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, match number 3 of the set is going to be up against Arvin 2. Alright, Arvin 2, what do you got? First round is going to be up against an Umbreon. Could arguably still fight it out with Skeletor, but I have opted to swap out for my Altaria instead. And this time around they went ahead and brought out their Wigglytuff. Which, admittedly, I don't mind all too much. That just means it gives me a chance to get some extra energy with my Skeledirge. We do have to say goodbye to Altaria there, unfortunately. RIP, buddy, you've done well. That though, we'll go ahead and let this one go. Could be the Icy Wind, which would get us the, unfortunately, debuff our attack there, which is kind of a bummer. But that's what it is. In any event, we'll go ahead and continue firing off some Incinerates their way. Finish off the Wigglytuff. And with that, it's going to be the arrival of a Swampert now. Okay. And we'll go ahead and fire off a Disarming Voice their way. Good damage in there. Okay. Come in with the Shadow Ball. Okay, and with that we got ourselves a decent amount of damage in on those, not their Skeletors, their Swampert. Take that, thank you. And with that we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Azumarill. There's the main thing to look out for is if for whatever reason their Swampert's also packing Sludge Wave, which last time around did catch us off guard. It is going to be Earthquake, so we have less to worry about here, so that's good. Okay, that's going to be the return of the Umbreon. We're actually in pretty good standing here. Of course, Umbreon does have a good amount of bulk, so while we're potentially in a really good spot, we're also in a fairly long battle here, long battle ahead of us. Okay, then we do have another Play Rough to fire their way. Ooh, get them well into the red. Take that, thank you. Okay, with that, I'm assuming it's going to be another Last Resort. Yep. Puts this one to the yellow. With that. We could actually still win this, arguably. I'll go ahead and check the shield. It's going to be the Hydro Cannon. Can I bubble the rest of the Swampert out of here? Ooh, they do have another charge move. We are deep in the red. So if this is Hydro Cannon, we're screwed. Oh, it's Earthquake. We're definitely screwed. Okay. So unfortunately, the one shield and the Swampert, the spamminess of Swampert got the best of me, and the Earthquake was able to hit. So RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, unfortunately, we're back in the negative. We're 1 win and 2 losses. But let's see if we can tie it all back up once again as we look for match number 4. We shall see. We shall see how it goes. Assuming we find match number 4. It's taking a moment, but give it some time. Give it some time. Oh, there we go. And match number 4 of this set is going to be up against ASCII 8313 or Ace 3313. The One Piece reference. Anyway, first matchup is going to be against a Shadow Victreebel, which for some reason they actually opt to stick it out in this match. So, all right, that's cool, interesting. Anywho, they're coming in with the Leaf Blade. Does get us deep into the red, but otherwise we are able to burn the rest of the Victreebel out of here. Probably could have just gone straight for the Shadow Ball. I don't know why I opted for Disarming Voice. I can just force a habit. But go ahead and fire off a Disarming Voice their way at the Bastion. Like that, swap out for the Medicham, which means we can swap out for our Altario. We will go ahead and chuck a shield. It's gonna be Psychic. Ooh, we actually did get a debuff on that one. I think that was like defense. I think Psychic debuffs are defense. This should be interesting to see how the rest of this plays out. Okay, so we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Medicham right out of here. Now I have the rest of the Bastion to deal with. And we can go ahead and fire off a Moon Blast their way. It is going to be resisted, but I should be able to pack a decent punch their way. A little something. So we are able to get Bastion down to about half health, which is really good. And we seem to be frozen in time a little bit, which has me a little bit concerned. Oh, hello. I think we might have lost them. I can never quite tell if they if they're also experiencing the thing where like they also have like they're able to get the win off of me out of that lag, or if that was purely against them. I hope it wasn't purely against them. Yeah. I think we might have still been able to beat it with our Azumarill. It would have been a much closer battle, but I think we might have been okay. But yeah, that was not a particular great way to end that one, unfortunately. So yeah, we used to come out with a win, which is nice, but yeah, unfortunately, I think that might just be one to chalk up to lag, which is never quite fun. But anyway, prior to that though, GG's all around. Very solid battle throughout. Okay, but with that, I believe we're all tied up once again. We're 2 wins and 2 losses. Let's see if we can get ourselves win number 3 here as we jump into match number 5, which is going to be up against Trucker 50 Jim. Ooh, this guy is an expert. I was gonna say this guy's an ace, but well beyond that at this point. Okay, Starting things out with a Gligar. I'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. That's going to be Aerial Ace. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, gonna go for the Disarming Voice. I actually opted not to shield on that one. Fair. Okay, and I think with that... I think we'll let our Skeletor go here. Yep, RIP buddy, you've done well. Because now, we can bring in our Altaria to finish off the rest of this Gligar. We'll have to tank out another Aerial Ace, I believe, so... We're not coming out of this unscathed, but you know, get some good damage in there at least. And that we are able to clear out the rest of the Gligar. Let's go ahead and see what their Mon number 2 is. It's going to be the Scammery. Okay, okay. Should be interesting. Fire off Moonblast their way. It is going to be resisted, but otherwise we're able to get some decent damage in. No debuffs, unfortunately, but that's the name of the game. Anywho, I think we'll go ahead and let our Altaria go here. RIP, buddy. You have done well. Okay, and that final one on our side is going to be the Azumarill. I think I will go ahead and shield here in case they're Brave Bird and dip in. Yep, they're going for the Brave Bird. I'll deal with that if I don't need to. And last one to deal with is going to be the Annihilate. They do have 2 shields against me though, so we might be in a bit of trouble in that regard. But otherwise, yeah, I think they beat us here. Yeah, because they should be able to get to another Shadow Ball before we get to a 3rd Play Rough. Well, we might as well fire off one more Play Rough their way. Get that going. Right their way. Clear out shield number 2. We don't win the match, but at least we take their shield, so I'll still take that. I'll still take that. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately that's going to be loss number 3 of the set, so this is going to be a negative set here. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. And did you just grind while wait until you get good CP Pokemon? Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I think for the most part, it definitely took quite a while to eventually get Pokemon that are much more competitively ready than for like Go Battle League and stuff like that. Great League's not too bad in the regards that since it's around 1500 CP, there's a decent amount of mons that you can get around that area. But yeah, eventually to get to, especially the mons that I currently have, to get the right IVs and everything for them, it was definitely quite a long haul, quite a grind to get through. But yeah. But yeah, I think for the most part, the fortunate thing, at least from where I started my journey, it was about the time where Go Battle League's like first, like I was already playing Pokemon Go prior to when they implemented Go Battle League, so you know, we already had a decent amount of Pokemon under our belt, and eventually when they did add this, you know, a lot of people are kind of discovering the different Pokemon, like who's good in the meta, who's not, and whatnot, and we're able to kind of learn that along the way with everyone else. I mean, people have done much more battles in Go Battle League than I have, and have gained much better experience at this than I have. But yeah, I think eventually, you know, we use whatever resources we can. We try and discover like, oh, what's the good Pokemon of this season, what's the ones that kind of fell off, and what's the new ones that pop up. And yeah, for the most part, we just kind of adjust our teams from there, try to look out for those Pokemon in the wild, and hopefully we get ourselves a good one to compete during the current season. Yeah. I guess the long form of the answer to your question, and the short form is technically yes. We do still, go out and grind and try and get the ideal Pokemon for these battles, but fortunately, I think I've been in this game long enough to the point where we've already had a decent collection when Go League started, and was able to slowly but surely build up to a decent team. Oh yeah, there's raid in Pokemon Go. Like, yes, they do have raids available in Pokemon Go. Practically like one of only 2 ways to get yourselves like legendary Pokemon and stuff like that. And it's also raids tend to be a really good source of like resources, because Stardust is definitely a must need for any form of building. But yeah. It is a major long haul to eventually get to a point where you have really strong competitive mons, even for Great League, because some of those can get kind of tricky with like exclusive moves and all that fun stuff. But yeah. I think eventually, like once we get like a team to use, eventually, we continue to build on that, and eventually there will be the opportunity to eventually, slowly but surely, build more Pokemon who's available for each league, and maybe give or take I want to say maybe like a couple years down the line, we may have something viable for at least Great League. Ultra League on the 2500 CP level, I think you might start getting some mons there as well. Master League can take kind of a while, but if you're really into the grind in Pokemon Go, you might be able to get it done in a couple years time, I'm assuming. But anyway. But yeah, the grind is real in Pokemon Go, especially if you want to try and get into like battles and stuff like that. But if you're ever down for the grind and you're ever up for trying hand in battles in Pokemon Go, it's a hit or miss experience, but I've been enjoying it so far, I guess. Anywho, don't really have a good transition point for this, so we'll just go ahead and claim the 900 Stardust and the fast TM. And with that, we do dip down on Areola a little bit, down back to 2305. But it is hard. You need friend or not to catch the raid Pokemon. After defeating the raid, there's only one Pokemon that you can catch. Oh yeah, no. Especially for legendary raids, it is a very difficult. It is rather difficult too, because you need maybe I want to say usually comfortable around 5 to 7 people to properly battle a legendary raid. Also depending on how high level everyone is and how well they have their if they have their best counters ready for like said legendary Pokemon. So yeah, not only is it kind of a grind to get the candies and Stardust needed to power up certain Pokemon, it can be a grind. It can be very difficult to even get the opportunities to grind said against or get the resources for certain Pokemon and to battle in legendary raids if there's not really an active community in the area. I mean, remote raids do exist, but they can get kind of pricey, and they still have that whole you can only do 5 remote raids at one time in one day, which yeah, I don't know, but but yeah, it's grinding for competitive Pokemon can get kind of taxing or can take a lot. There's a lot of factors that go into it to even get to the point of like, oh, I can actually grind for Pokemon for the Pokemon the resources I need to battle in PvP, which is unfortunate. But yeah. Anywho, sorry, I think I've been rambling on for a decent amount of time, and I apologize about that. So we'll go ahead and see if we can redeem ourselves from the last set, which was, well, while it was in the negative, we still kept it kind of in the middle with 2 wins out of 5, so not the worst. But let's go ahead and jump right back into the battles and jump into the Great League for what I believe is set number 4 of the night. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for this set, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with a Skeledirge up at the front, rocking Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Hanging out in the middle, we have Altaria, rocking Dragon Breath, Sky Attack, and Moonblast. And then closing everything out, we have Azumarill, who's rocking Bubble, Play Rough, and Hydro Pump. Okay, so those are the squads. Go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do for set number 4, I believe, of the night. Okay. That match number 1 of the set is going to be against HB20 Fox 10. Alright, HB20, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Lantern. What kind of Lantern are you? You are a... oh, Sparking Lantern. Probably wouldn't have been the best idea to bring in Altaria against a Sparking Lantern, but... still hold it out. Anyway, next mon that we're dealing with, though, is going to be their own Altaria. In which case we're able to fire off a Moonblast their way. Definitely do have solid damage output heading our way. We'll go ahead and chuck a shield here, block out that Sky Attack. Go ahead and fight back with our own Sky Attack. Try to get them deep into the red, or take out shield number 2, depending on how they're feeling. Shield number 2 it is. Okay. We should be able to get... yep. Altaria well into the red. And I think with that... no particular reason why you're doing a count up there, Sugang? out of curiosity. Okay, anywho, we are able to incinerate the rest of the Altaria. That's going to be return of the Lantern. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and strike back with a real quick Shadow Ball. We'll get them well into the red. And with that, I'm guessing there's going to be a Surf heading our way. I think that might be enough to finish off the rest of our Skeledirge. Ooh, not quite up, but one more Spark was definitely enough to finish off the rest of our... what do you call it? Lantern, or Skeledirge there. Oh my goodness. People have done well. So with that, they've brought in the Talon Flame, in which case we can strike back real quick with a Hydro Pump. Get the Talon Flame right on out of here. And we can actually finish off the rest of the Lantern with our Bubbles and secure ourselves victory number 1 in this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, you missed 29 there in the count. There you go. Either that or my chat's acting weird and somehow loaded the 30 before the 29 loaded. I don't know what to tell you about that. Yeah, again, Tsuying, if you don't mind me asking, what in the world is going on with the count up? I mean, if you want to keep counting up, I'm not going to stop you, I guess, but at the very least, I would like to know why. would be good to know. Anywho, regardless of that, we'll go ahead and jump back into the battles. We're currently 1-0. Let's see if we can go 2-0 as we look for match, or as we now jump into match number 2 of this set, which is going to be up against Robs Vidal. Alright, Robs Vidal, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Charger Bug. Actually, pretty solid start for us here. With that, something is out for a Gudra, in which case we swapped out for our Azumarill. Just the main thing to look out for is whether or not this Gudra knows, or actually Thunder Punch or Power Whip would probably hurt quite a bit. But for the Thunder Punch, actually able to handle that pretty well. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and waste no time. Go straight for the Play Rough. Get them onto the red. Yeah, that's good. Okay, going for one more charge move. Do they have Power Whip on them? Bring out for Thunder Punch. Okay, gets us one to the red. Otherwise, we are able to finish off the rest of the Gudra. And have an opportunity to fire off a Play Rough their way. Get some decent damage in. I actually do manage to get Charger Bug well into the yellow, so that's kind of good. With that, gonna go ahead and swap back out for our Skeledirge. We'll go ahead and tank out this first one here. Bad. Ooh, and that next mon is going to be the Azumarill. Oof, okay. This should be interesting. Ooh. Okay, 1 HP in a dream. Skeledirge has an opportunity to fire off a Shadow Ball their way. Throw out the last shield. Nice, nice, nice. Now we'll go ahead and bring in our Altaria. We'll go ahead and shield out this next attack. It's gonna be Ice Beam. Oh, buddy, okay. Okay. That. I'll try Tank. Okay. Go ahead and strike back with a real quick Moon Blast. Okay. Not much in terms of damage there, but perhaps we were able to finish off the rest of this Azumarill with a real quick Sky Attack maybe in a little bit. Let's see if we can reach it before they get to their next Ice Beam. Ooh, nope. Well, we do reach the Sky Attack, but they have opted to swap out for the Charger Bug. Firing off the Sky Attack their way, and I think they do have enough in them to get to another Ice Beam there. So, unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 1 of this set, I believe. So, RIPs there, but unless GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, 69, nice. Anyway. Yeah, still no idea what's going on with your count up there, Sugang. Anyway. Right now, we're currently all tied up in this set. We are currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2-1 as we jump or look for match number 3. Whoever they may be. Oh, there we go. And match number 3 of this set is going to be against Tommy D89. Alright, Tommy. What do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Talonflame. Okay. We're both going for the extra charge here. Fair enough, fair enough. We'll go ahead and check a shield here. Going for the Brave Bird. And with that, they're swapping things out for the Carbink. Okay, go ahead and swap right on out for my Azumarill. See if we can hit them with a real quick Hydro Pump. Oh, onto the shield. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and try and tank this. I don't know if they have enough for Moon Blaster. Oh, they do. Okay, I'll answer that question real quick. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and strike back now with a real quick play rough. Okay, I was able to take out their last shield there. With that, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Zumo here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and waste no time here. Go straight for the Shadow. Oh, that was a little bit too much. Shadow Ball. And with that, last mon is going to be the own Azumarill. Why did I go Disarming Voice? Oh my goodness. Sorry, force a habit. Okay, so with that, go ahead and bring in the Altaria. Go ahead and save my shield for now. Oh, my energy just dropped all of a sudden. Okay, but we're still sticking through it. We're still kicking. We're still kicking. Okay. Fighting on to the bitter end. Making it through. Making it through. We'll see if this Moon Blast is going to be enough to finish off the rest of the Azumarill. I don't think it is, but might as well fire it off. See if we get some good damage in here. Well, we got them to the red, but unfortunately I think they are going to get to another charge move before we get to our next move here. So, with that. Whew. Okay. And I don't know why I'm like drained all of a sudden. I think it's a sign. This should probably be our last set here. But right now we're currently 1 win and 2 losses, so we do still have 2 more matches to go. Before we jump into that though, real quick drink of water. Okay. Ooh, there. Okay. Whew. I think the day is just catching up to me. Oh man. Anywho, before I call it a night, let's power through these final 2 matches here. Let's see if we can tie it all up as we look, or as we now jump into match number 4, which is going to be up against Juan Carlos, ABLS. All right, Juan Carlos, what do you got? First round's going to be up against an Ontario. Okay. Okay, definitely taking a decent amount of beatings from that Dragon Breath, that is for sure. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and check up a shield here. And do the Sky Attack. And with that, they're actually swapping out for their Azumarill. He's going to be taking out... Oh, it's a yellow Azumarill. It's the golden Azumarill. And with that, we fired off the Disarming Voice, and we're firing off the Shadow Ball. Get them all into the yellow. Go for one more Shadow Ball, possibly take out one of their shields. Take out shield number 1, take it. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Skelly Dirge here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. With that, we'll go ahead and fight back with our own Azumadel. Okay, I'm assuming they have enough for a play rough. Should be able to survive it, no problem. Okay, we do have our own play rough at the ready. Go ahead and fire that their way. Finish off the rest of the Azumarill. That's nice. That's going to be the arrival of the Runerigus. Get that coming in real quick with the Hydro Pump. Oh, nope. Joe went for the play rough instead. Okay, and check the shield here. Maybe Sand Tomb. Okay. And go ahead and swap right on out for my Altaria. Guessing they're coming in with a Shadow Ball at this point? Yep. That's about half health. Okay. Can I get to the Sky Attack before they get to the next? Oh! The answer is... well, we will never know because they have opted to swap out for their Altaria. For their own Altaria. With that, they do finish off the rest of our own Altaria there. And I believe they're probably firing off a Moonblast our way, which we could actually get the red. And we finish off. Yes, we can. Whew. But the Runerigus beats us in the charge move. Priority. That hurts. That hurts the soul. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 3 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. So it looks like we're going to be dipping in our ELO once again. So at the very least, we may be looking at breaking even, I guess, which is unfortunate. That means this stream was pretty much moot, but I don't know if moot is actually a thing. Anyway, but well, actually, we'll have to see if we actually do break even, as we have one final match in this set, which is going to be against Lil Joker Ying. All right, Lil Joker, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Dragonair. Alright, Dragonair, what do you got? Okay, well. Shiny Flex, Shadow Dragonair, side note. Should probably put that real quick disclaimer there that this is not only a Dragonair, this is a Shiny Flex Dragonair. Okay, with that though, we can go ahead and fight back. They fought with an Aqua Tail, we'll fight with a Disarming Voice. Yep. And that's helping things out for a Lickitung. That will go ahead and swap out for our Altaria. Of course, the main concern is that we are now susceptible to the ever infamous Body Slam spam. But otherwise, I think we should be tanky enough to handle pretty well. Yeah. Okay, that will go ahead and strike back with a real quick Sky Attack. Get them onto the red. Should be needing to tank out one more Body Slam, I believe, which should get us well into the red. Yep, right to the red. With that, we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Lickitung right on out of here. With that, are we going to see the return of Dragonair, or is it going to be Mon number 3? Mon number 3 it is. It's going to be an Empoleon. Oh no! That might have been a mistake. We can still do this. We can still do this. We're gonna be tanking out Empoleon's charge move. It's gonna be Drill Peck. Be able to handle that, no problem. Okay. That's gonna be the turn of the Dragonair. And once again, be tanking out a charge move here. It's gonna be Body Slam this time around. Yep. No problem. Okay. We'll go ahead and strike back with a real quick play rough. Finish off the rest of the Dragonair. Now we'll just have the rest of the Empoleon to deal with. And I think they have us here, unfortunately. No, I want to keep fighting. I want to fight to the bitter end. Oh, well, they double charged anyway, so it does look like this is going to be loss number 4 of this set here. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. So actually, we're not breaking even. We're actually doing worse than we did when we started this, which is not fun. We're back down to 2260, which is what it is, you know. That's the name of the game, right? Sometimes you win some, you lose some, and yeah. So, unfortunately, that is what it is. We could do more battles, but honestly, my energy is absolutely shot. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that this is where we're going to end it here. I would wish to call it on a much happier note, but I feel like if I keep doing battles, we're going to keep dipping in the ELO, and I don't want to do that right now. So we're going to call it a night here. We're going to get ourselves some rest, and then we're going to well, I'll try and do some off-screen battles like throughout the day, see if I can recover before we do more streams, particularly in the Fantasy Cup on Wednesday, but that is for later. We can actually talk about that in just a moment, but for now, I do want to say thank you very much to everyone who did tune in to this stream. I want to say thank you very much to Sugang, as well as to Jamal Floden, Radig, and to Himban, and Light, and Muhammad Bahoudin, and Kashmiri Cricketer for chatting up throughout the stream. Greatly appreciated. If you do want to check out any future streams, you can of course subscribe to us here on YouTube. We also do stream over on Twitch as well under the same name, Voyaging Trainer. In fact, that's where we probably do most of our Go Battle League battles. So if you want to check out more of those, you can follow us over on Twitch. But speaking of Twitch, if you do want to check out any other streams that were exclusive to Twitch, the VODs for those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as check our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. With that said, I don't think I have a infographic available for our was it stream schedule. Let me see if I can actually pull that up real quick since we're here. Just a little something. I don't have it. I swear I had it somewhere. Is it not? I'm pretty sure it's an image. Starting image, background. Oh, it is this one. Okay. Oh, that's a little big. Hang on. Dial it down. There you go. Okay, let's put it right. Just cover my face here real quick. There you go. Okay. Sure. Okay. So to kind of cover the stream schedule that we have for the rest of this week, the remaining streams will be happening over on Twitch, with things starting out, or with our return to Pokemon Go's Go Battle League to take on the Fantasy Cup. Thursday, we'll be taking a breather from Go Battle League to continue our journey through Super Mario 64. And then on Saturday, at roughly about this time, back on Twitch, we'll be duking it out once again in Go Battle League, but this time in the Fossil Cup. Excuse me. So yep, 3 more streams happening all over on Twitch. Wednesday at about this time, back here in Go Battle League to take on the Fantasy Cup. Thursday about this time, we'll be considering Super Mario 64, and then Saturday about this time, we'll be diving in to the Fossil Cup in Go Battle League, and possibly either later today, like at roughly about this time, or on Friday, we may look into diving back into Pokemon Unite. Yeah, that one I shall provide an update over on Twitter, or Twitter, X, Instagram, all that stuff on the socials. We'll post on the socials if and when we do decide to come back here on YouTube to take on Pokemon Unite. But yeah, I think that'll be for a later time. For now, once again, apologies if I did get a little bit salty near the end there. And yeah, I apologize for ending this on a negative set, but I'm gonna take this negative set as a sign that I need to go get sleep. So I shall do just that. Thank you very much once again to everyone who tuned into this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.